All right. In this episode of the Tip of the Week, we're going to talk about virtual bundling on Amazon. It's new functionality as I understand it, and Kyle's got the lowdown. He's going to break it down for us. So, Kyle, what's the deal, man?
Absolutely. So there's been software floating around the Amazon seller world for a while that allows you to bundle products virtually, and I've been using it and making money on it. Well, Amazon's finally, got wiser in their product development, and they stated that they wanted to provide more tools for sellers, and this is just an extension of that. So what
Okay.
they did now,
Yeah.
caveat, you have to be brand registered in order to use this.
Okay.
Again, they're holding the carrot out for you to become a brand registered seller.
And just to be clear, if somebody's not familiar with the phrase virtual bundle, break it down for us from like
Yeah.
total newbie perspective. What is this?
All right. So say you have product A in FBA that you sell underneath your brand, and you have another product B. What the virtual bundling does is it allows you to sort of kit virtually those two products together and sell them as its own ASIN, own SKU, product A and product B together. In essence, if you were going to put them in a warehouse, put some tape around them, send them into Amazon, and they would ship it together. They're just doing it virtually. So basically, when someone goes to buy it off of that listing for your virtual bundle, Amazon's just shipping both of those individual units together to the customer.
So when you do the virtual bundle, it creates a new listing that's called the peanut butter and the chocolate combo.
Yeah.
Higher price, of course, whatever the additional incremental price is, and it's like in essence a new product.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So let me walk you through some of the fun little breakdown that how it looks like. So this is directly from Amazon. They explain what you can do with it. And you can do 2 to 5 products. So you can make a bundle of up to 5 different unique products from your catalog. Now what they're going to want you to do is sell it at a discount, meaning if you can't exceed, if you were to buy each of those 2 to 5 products individually, they don't want you to exceed what that would be.
Okay.
If you just bought them by themselves. So they're trying to incentivize you packaging it down as a discount.
Okay.
Which makes sense. And then it takes the lowest number of quantity available from those SKUs, from those ASINs that are doing it, and that's what it sets your number available, units available.
Okay.
So if one of those goes out of stock, obviously the bundle doesn't work.
Yeah. Okay.
It becomes its own independent SKU.
Okay.
And it looks like this when you're trying to set it up. So it's a pretty clean interface.
Okay.
You can add as many products. You can up to 5 products with different bundle images that are in here, and then you have your title. You put in your price. You're gonna have your description, your bullet points, just like we do, and then you can either enter a SKU or you can leave it blank, and Amazon will automatically create it. Okay. Save, publish, you're done.
Wow.
That's it.
Okay, so the methodology is simple. Obviously, you're in sellercentral.amazon.com, and then bundles. It looks like. So that's how to do it. Talk us through the why to do it, and what's the rationale. 2 or 3 reasons why somebody would do this, and then I also want to ask you about the other off Amazon software and whether this really meets it, fully. But let's talk just about the why first.
Yeah,
why would somebody do this strategy?
So no matter the amount of keywords that you can actually try to significantly target for in any listing is limited. Like there's only so much real estate. So one of the ways that this is cool is you can sort of position your bundle theoretically with some additional keywords that it might allow you to position and get organic rank. So that'd be one version of it. The best possibility of it, though, is to actually take your products that are working well together already and just elevate them from a visibility standpoint, but also increase your average order value.
Yeah.
So even though you have one unit, say product A, but you start tacking on B and C, and even though you're selling them maybe at a discount than if they would have bought them individually, you now then have the opportunity to raise the overall order value across your Amazon account.
And why is that good?
You're going to make more money.
Well, break down the math for us, because the expense side of the Amazon cost structure is more expensive the cheaper your price point. Is that fair to say? Because of the way the Amazon expenses work, if you sell something for $10, Amazon takes a bigger bite out of the total of the apple than if you sell something for $100. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want to have a higher average order value. In fact, I had somebody who sold very successfully on Amazon tell me he wouldn't do it because he stopped on Amazon, but he said he would not do it for sell a product on Amazon for under $20 if he was going to reignite his Amazon sales channel because of the fee structure involved. So this helps with that. It helps you keep more of the money because the fixed costs associated with your Amazon fees obviously become a smaller percentage.
Right.
Is that right on the math side?
Yeah, exactly. And there are some caveats to this as well. But I'll break into that in a second. Let me answer the other point that you had. The difference between using a third-party software to do this that are out there is the third-party software would allow you to potentially take products that were not yours in terms of you own it as a brand. So maybe you're a wholesaler or maybe you are buying, you're buying another product wholesale and you wanted to take your product and a wholesale product and sort of merge it together as a bundle virtually. So the third-party softwares will let you do that.
More flexibility then.
Yeah, Amazon's will not. The other thing that Amazon, the virtual bundle that's built into Seller Central won't do is it doesn't let you do multi-packs at a discount. So you have to use each individual separate ASIN for sure. So for example, you can't go, if you had 2 red pins, you can't bundle together as a multi-pack of 2 or 3 or 4 because it's the same ASIN. But you could do red pin 1 and blue pin 1.
Yeah.
And you could do 4 red pins and 7 blue pins because they're different unique ASINs.
So these are 3 or 4 really good reasons to think about doing this virtual bundling functionality. And you don't have to give away any secret numbers or anything like that, but you've made a lot of money doing this. You've been doing the Amazon private software virtual bundling we've talked about with our private clients and help them on these details all the time. And so now it's like there's a new tool that you can refer to, but you've done really well with this, right?
Yeah. And it's been an easy setup. You set it up once and forget it because it's really just being primarily made up of all the individual products you're already selling.
Yeah.
There's a couple other benefits that Amazon is including within their rollout of this, though, that I think are really interesting for people.
Okay.
One is discoverability. So on desktop, Amazon in the detail page of the main component, because you can set a main component of your bundle. You say this one is the main deal.
Yeah. Okay.
There'll be a little widget that'll say make it a bundle. And so Amazon's going to try and show that bundle upgrade on that main component detail page. So
it's like they're swirling the idea of a bundle to the customer around the primary product that's in the bundle.
Yeah.
With the hope that they'll upgrade. Exactly. Amazon wants them to do the same thing that we want them to do, which is spend more money, right?
Exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah. The other thing that's interesting about the bundles is that they are compatible with sponsored brand ads.
I was going to ask about AMS related stuff. So talk us through the value proposition of doing virtual bundles related to advertising side of things.
So if you only had a couple of products, say you only had 2 products and your brand registered and you're already ready to go, you could actually create a bundle and include, or a couple different versions of the bundle, but primarily if you say you only had 2, so you do product A, product B, and then your bundle, which is a combination of product A and product B. And that actually qualifies you for a sponsored brand headline ad where you have all 3 products. So before you would have had to have a third separate product in there to actually qualify to be able to run that ad.
Okay.
So now the bundled ASIN and product qualifies and is compatible with sponsored brand ads. So you can actually run it in your sponsored brand.
Wow.
They are not compatible at this time with sponsored products.
Okay.
But they probably will be in the future.
Okay. So you do have some ability to, it does unlock new functionality in AMS to do this if you're in a certain situation. Yeah.
Right.
That's really, really cool, man. Okay. So if people want to learn more, obviously underneath this video, in our show notes on our website, we can add a link to any details. Are there public detail pages about this?
Yeah. There's some public stuff that's available, but the biggest caveat is you got to be brand registered to get access to it.
Sure.
So if you're not there yet, there's some ways you should take advantage of that as well.
Okay. So if you're listening to this and you're like, dude, Kyle knows a lot about Amazon. Let me tell you, he knows more than we're letting on. I mean, we have coaching clients, or I guess, he knows a lot. We don't have time to explain all that Kyle knows. We have private coaching clients that literally are good Amazon sellers that come into our coaching that Kyle explains things they have never heard before and unlocks things in ways, functionality and features that you got all these things that you know about that a good solid sales people, people who have Amazon accounts, they're doing really well, have not heard about. So I will just say this: if you're eager to get your Amazon sales totally dialed in, then you definitely want to check out our coaching program. And if you want to expand off of Amazon to include the hot opportunities on Walmart.com, which are just, that's just becoming the thing, and Shopify and other, sales channel opportunities, then check out our coaching program. We would love to talk to you about it. We're working with a lot of our coaching clients on issues related to traffic strategy, website optimization, and details, setup stuff, and see really, really positive results. So go to winningonshopify.com, check out our coaching application. It's by application only if you're interested, and we would love to have an initial conversation with you. We do a 30-minute free consult to make sure it's right for you and to make sure that it's right for us, in essence, to be your coaches. And when we're your coaches, we're basically your accountability partner, teachers, cheerleaders, and basically like a sounding board. We try to be like a virtual advisory council for hard decisions you have to make to scale your business. It'd be an honor to work with you. So go check that out if you can. Kyle, I love this topic, man. It's very cool.
Good stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, good times. All right, talk soon.
All right.